Oh, hi there. It's Thursday, and this week has sort of flown by. We're already on Thursday, already getting close to Friday, and it's time for some slow games. I'm going to play at Shogi Club 24, most likely, for the remainder of this stream. Try to think, try to make some good plays, try to win some games. Try to extend our rating, which is, I guess, at its Shogi Club 24 peak. Though that is the least important of the goals here. I just play on Shogi Club 24 for the good games and for a chance to think more than I can at Shogi Wars or Shogi Quest or most other online sites. So that is the plan. I don't really have anything else to say. I'm a little early today. The rain is out in full force after yesterday's windy day, and so I wasn't able to walk. So I just did a quick sort of indoor workout and shower, and now I'm ready. So that is it. Let us start searching for a game. Get this out of the way, the streaming stuff. All right. Look over here. Ogly. So Ogly, Ogly is the one who never responds to my challenges. And usually when we see Ogly there, Ogly's waiting there a long time. So maybe they only play certain people or things like that. It's sort of unfortunate. Look at 341 players still. So we're definitely early. Let me check. What time is it in Tokyo? It is 1:47 a.m. Okay, well, I guess the player population slowly goes down as it gets later, but that is late. Hope people have been doing well, enjoying their shogi. Yesterday had a good day of off-stream mate challenges and shogi study, just general study, doing some mate and sevens, doing some hishis, that kind of stuff. Also noticed after our conversation yesterday about anime that Amazon Video has a 7-day trial to Crunchyroll, so I might use that to watch March Comes In Like a Lion. And Netflix has some of those shows that you all were talking about. Oh gosh, Slam Dunk, I think. Slam Dunk is one. Like Kokuto's Basketball, something like that. That one, or Hokuto, something like that. Netflix, that was Netflix. I don't know if I said Amazon. Netflix has those too. Amazon has the 7-day Crunchyroll free sub that I might use. Just recheck out the site. Also started Hachi1 Diver. Tianjong Jiomei, I think we've played this player. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. We are Gote. Okay, we're getting the quick Ishida. All right, so I think we're going to potentially well, I'll just take this pawn. We could go central rook. Wow. All right, well, we want to do this anyway. We want to go to this file anyway. He's moving his rook a lot. That is 1, 2. It's 3 rook moves, and it really hasn't done anything yet. Meanwhile, I've been developing. Hey, Gust One, oh, you came late to challenge me. Let's come up. Let's come up. Okay. So I'm going to really have to focus here. So I think I can just keep pushing. Obviously, he can't promote. He can't really Tataki. If the knight jumps, I just bring the silver back. Did not see that. Did not see that. So I come up. Anything else? I could bring this silver up. There's really no. Let's rush. Let's rush because the gold can come over. The cat Atari. She just came out of her spot. All right, let me open her door. Let me open her door. Go ahead, Atari. Go ahead. Go ahead, big girl. You don't want to leave? Come on. You've got to leave because the other door. She just sat down and she won't go. He doesn't really have anything to do with this. I guess he can get a token in. I could just come in here. He sort of gets the satisfaction of a rook trade, but I don't think that does anything. Okay, I've got to open the door now. Okay, I'll let you out. Okay. You want to stretch at that door? All right. She's so funny. She is so funny. Take, 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 take. Drop the rook here. I could, Cyan Cannon, good to see you. Fortune, great to see you as well. Emperor Rex, good day. I could just take the knight. So I take the knight. He takes with the silver. I take that. I don't like that. I could drop the rook. I could drop the rook. What is he going to do if I drop the rook? He takes the silver. I don't like that. All right, let's come in. Let's come in. Or maybe I should have taken the silver. So this is not going anywhere. You know, this silver is not going anywhere. I can drop a bishop here. So he would come here. Can drop a bishop here. No. So you could drop a silver. I drop the rook. He drops the silver. I drop the rook. If he drops a silver here, drop the bishop. He goes to 2-6. I drop the silver. No, he drops the silver. No, then I would take. So if I drop the rook and he drops... He drops the silver, I can take the lance. Drop the rook, he drops the silver back here. That's not good, because then he drops the sword back here, and he'll be threatening this. All right, well, let's do that. Let's drop our bishop here. Is there any other place? Any other place not here. If he does drop the silver, that loses his ability to drop the silver here, which is nice. Hmm. Hmm. All right, we'll leave it here. We'll leave it here. So we'll be aiming at this square, you know, and trying to get trying to shift the gold over. So which way? Here? Here? The rook is almost trapped. I think I like it on this diagonal. He's got no pieces. He can't go to this square because the bishop is owning it. Okay. Hmm. I think if the silver comes up, I think I'm looking to get my horse here. Then but then he'll move it back. All right. I think I've got to come up here because I don't want to just be adjusting. Yeah, this is looking good. So I've got a couple options. I've got silver drop, you know, and I get the gold. I don't want to lose this though, so I can come over here. He goes over there. I drop this. No, I fork. I fork. But if he blocks with the knight, then I drop the silver, and then I get the one gap. I get the gold and the one gap. Interesting. Where is this aiming? I think I dropped the gold on this side. It prevents him from coming over, I guess. This is not... I could drop this pawn, but it's still not really threatening anything. All right, all right. Okay. I could just take it this way. I think I will. I think I'll just take it that way. I could check and get the silver and then drop the pawn, which would not be because he could because he could push this pawn. He could bring this gold over to defend me coming back. There it is. Drop this pawn. He pushes the pawn. I drop the silver. He runs. Take the silver. he could take back. No. All right, let's just take all the pieces. Let's just take all the pieces. Let's just take all the pieces. I don't see it. Okay. If I bring my silver in, he comes forward. I've got a silver drop. He comes here, and I come back. Or I'll just do it. I'll take with the. I'll do it this way.
30秒
Oh, didn't see that. Didn't see that. Let's see. Silver. He comes forward.
,30秒
I don't see it yet. I just don't. Silver. He comes forward.
40秒
Pawn. He comes forward. No, I don't see it. All right, I'm going to take the gold.
50秒
I'll take the gold. It's the gold now is going to be mate. The gold drop here is going to be mate. I think it's still mate. Or no, because the rook could take. The rook can take.
,30秒
He's still blocked off. All right, I'll take. So he can't. He can move his. Prepare himself for this. Yeah. So I've got the knight. Also got
30秒
also got the horse.
40秒
Okay. Arigatou gozaimashita. Weird to resign there of all the places. Was there a better spot to was there a better way to, I mean, there must have been a better way to surround. There must have been. I'm going to guess that it doesn't drop here. Regardless of how long it took me, I'm going to guess it doesn't drop. Yeah. Okay. I think he just gave up too many pawns in the opening, and it all fell through. Did I change the scene? I did. Okay. Yeah, the engine is not finding mate yet. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so 3-8 gold they both 3-8 and 5-8 gold. I dropped 5-8 gold. They were both minus 99, but 3-8 gold now led to the mate. So I put it here to prevent this guy from coming over, but in the end, he was able to just do some other stuff. To badger, just to make me take him. Oh, it is mate. This is also mate. Okay, the engine sees it now. Okay, gold takes. So there was no tsume. There was no tsume here. 3-8. This is what I did. Okay. 5-6. 4-8. Okay, that's what I did. Okay, so there was not tsume. So I am playing the best moves here. Gold take, 3-7 horse, and 5-3 horse are all mate and 9. Okay, this is slower. Yeah, okay, so there's no mate. There wasn't mate. There was this was slower than 4-4 horse. So I thought, if he does 4-4 horse, the silver is going to come up. And then what? And then take. Okay, so that's faster. Maybe that's actually mate now. Yeah. Okay. So now this was the first mate. So this was the first mate. And if he can't run here, so he can only run here, then I just drop the gold. All right. Fair enough. So what I'm saying is I'm better than Ninja. No, I just wanted to see if there were better ways to surround the king, and it looks like there weren't. It looks like it was just the position just didn't allow it until here. All right, awesome. Close that. Go back to Shogi Club 24. Oh, and we're a game away from ranking up. Not necessarily true. Not necessarily. It's possible to play a lower ranked player. Ooh, my hand is cold. Actually, I'm going to go to the lounge. I didn't think it was going to be all that cold today, so I didn't make tea. I'm going to make that. I've got the water ready in case I needed it, but I'm going to get that tea now. My hand is very cold. All right, be right back. Let me put this sign up. right. Ooh, that feels good. The warm cup feels good. Does Shogi 24 have check pieces? No. Shogi 24, there are no options for the piece sets. This is it. The other options that Shogi Club 24 has is like changing the color of the last square indicator, which I think is a great feature, and 81 Dojo should implement. But I use a user style to fix that. What are the other options? They have some sound. Yeah, the type of countdown. This is it for outside of a game. Then when you're inside the game, the options change, I think, to have that the thing. Hey, just Filippo. All right, let me while I try to warm up my hand on this tee, start the waiting game. 295 still. Oof. Now it's a little hot. Not a little too hot. This is Itoen green tea, and my water was a little higher than is usually recommended for a green tea, but I still went with it. I sort of I heat the kettle for coffee, which is around 206. So I'll do that, and I also like doing it for streaming, even if I'm going to have tea. So I turn it on, I leave it, so that when I get there, like during a break, the water will be sort of close to where I want. Italian Cannon. I am the same. I am the same. I am the same. I have said this many times that I wished I liked tea. I have really tried and tried and tried to like it. I don't love it. I love bubble tea. All right, KT1120. Never played this player. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. I don't love. I love coffee. Oh, you like smoky tea, like gunpowder type. I feel like such a sophisticate whenever I play this line. It's like I know you can't drop the pawn. I mean you can. I mean you can, but I'm not fearing it. Maybe I should have brought the king over first. Maybe that's a little safer. All right. It begins. Push that pawn. Push that pawn. All right. I'll take it. Lance? No. I think I just take. I think I just take. How can I get a fork here? So let's see. Knight. He comes forward. Push the pawn. He takes. I take. King comes over. Lance drops. Silver comes here. Knight drop. Silver comes up. Pawn. Takes. Pawn drop. Goes back. Rook takes. All right. All right. Whoa! I see. I see. I see. He wants to get the silver in. Which is fine because I can tataki. All right, let's do this. Right. What castle can I develop with my opening? You're looking at it. You're looking at it. It's not so much a it is not a castle for it's not an opening for castling. Whoa. All right. Well, I can get the one gap. He blocks with the gold. Got this. You get the one gap. He drops a gold. I don't see a follow-up. So I'm going to pin this. I'm going to pin this. I suppose technically it might have been better to go further back, but whatever. Because now I can drop a lance. You know, I can earn the okay. If the gold takes, it's mate. Or is it? Is it? Is it? Is it mate? Is it mate? Or maybe I shouldn't have done that. Ah. Arigatou gozaimashita. All right. It's not too common for Urshino to build a proper castle or Fortune is saying. The idea is the Urshino player king is safe enough. Exactly. And rather invest moves to attack. Then you can transpose into other openings like Yagura, Gangi, Bishop Exchange. Yeah, so when if the opponent decides, and there are ways to play a slower game, you can start moving your king over and like Borodun says, you possibly build a small Yagura or a Gangi or something like that. Oh my goodness. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Where's my... Wait, where's that Lee Shogi? Oh, did I not add that first Lee Shogi game to a study? Let me do this. Go to my profile, go to my games. I think it'll show as my imports. Imported games. This is today. Okay, so I will add this to the other study. Is it okay? So I'll do Shogi Club 24. And now I'll add another. Oops, what did I just do? I clicked on the Oh Hi There is streaming. Okay. Okay, so here we are. Here we are with this. Yeah. And questions are welcome. Yeah, maybe people here can help. Many people. Exactly. Totally. Totally. If I can't, the players in the channel are better than I am, and better teachers as well. So the streams helped you learn Shogi. Awesome, awesome. It's such a fun game. I hope you're enjoying it. More importantly than learning it, I hope you're enjoying it, because then then obviously the learning will sort of flow from there. Yeah. Taking with the pawn would be nice. Then the gold goes over here. Then I get a discovered attack. You're really enjoying it. It's such a fun game to learn and play. Yeah, I tell you, I get the warm and fuzzies these days like you wouldn't believe when I'm studying the game. This is kind of not unheard of, but it's gotten really nice outside after a ton of rain and all that wind yesterday on stream. Wow, I just happened to glance outside and it is really nice looking. Anyway, this would have been in playing games and studying. It's stuff that I've done, and it's not that I've disliked it, but I just kind of did it because I knew it would help. I knew it would help me. But lately, I am like, I don't know if this is endorphins or I don't know. I'm calling it the warm fuzzies, and maybe someone else that has experienced this can kind of chime in on it. But these days, when I'm studying, like if I'm doing some problems that someone prepared for me, or if I'm doing, I started a Mate and 7 book this week that I'm using to augment some of my Mate Challenge study and the other He/She and other type of middle game studies. So I've started doing that. When I'm doing it, I'm getting that sort of little endorphin feel, what I'm calling warm fuzzies. I don't know if it's endorphins, but it's like warm fuzzies where I just feel good. And you talking about learning, I read your comment that you said it's such a fun game to learn and play. Those feelings came in, and now I kind of want to stop playing and I want to start studying. That's a risk, I think, sometimes, is that you start enjoying study so much that you don't play. But I'm getting that. You love doing puzzles on Lee Shogi. Yeah, I did a lot of puzzles on Lee Shogi. They've got a lot of good ones. They've got a lot of bad ones, but they've got a lot of good ones. Yeah, I started getting a little too invested in my puzzle rating on Lee Shogi, and every one that I was getting right, I was getting like 0 or 1 point of rating added. Everyone I was getting wrong, I was getting like 30 or 40 points deducted. So it became like this thing that was bothering me. So I haven't done them on Lee Shogi for a while, but I know they've got a lot of good ones. Yeah, studying this game is great. It's a lot of the middle game stuff is tough to study, but there are resources, and even if it means we sometimes have to struggle through a Japanese book, there are some resources. So I I am liking this move right now. Because the rook can't go over. The threat is coming in like this. So let's see. What is the number one move here? I'm trying to clear the king. I'm trying to clear the king. I'm trying to clear the arrows. Okay, well the bishop takes. Bishop takes is the best move. As I made, never a doubt. I mean, this is relatively low depth 20. They're all good. This is number one, tied with this. Yeah, that makes sense. He never solidified this side, which became a huge problem. And this is right behind. Those are the top three. Everything else is not good. All right. So I played. He did this, which is a mistake. Okay, it was correct to take. So wait, so I gave up some equity here. It wanted me to badger the rook. Wanted me to badger the rook. Why? I hit the rook, or I do this. Or, the evergreen move for the engine, 5-2 gold. What's the end game here of this? What is even the point? We just keep badgering? Really? Okay, we keep badgering. All right. I'll try to use that lesson. When we get a horse, I think a horse is one of the most annoying pieces on the board when the opponent has one. So maybe I need to just channel that annoying. What's the most annoying sound in the world? What is it from Dumb and Dumber? What is something like that? Maybe I just need to channel that and make the horse the most annoying piece on the board. By the way, I see that Fortune did say you can find more puzzles on Play Shogi and Shogi Quest. Highly recommended, both of them. Shogi Quest, I particularly like. They had another update this morning to fix a bug. I wonder if it's related to this bug that I ran into this morning. They have Mate Run, which, if you're familiar with chess, is similar to Puzzle Rush, but you only can do them twice a day. So you get like 90 seconds or 75 seconds. You get 90 seconds, and you start it very easy, and it gets progressively harder. And I think if you get one wrong, you get some number of seconds off. I still haven't quite figured out perfectly how it works, but it's good. They also have something called Mate Challenge, which allows you to do a bunch of tsume at your level. As you progress your rating, you get higher and higher. But those are 30-second. Those are timed tsume, which is a rare thing to be able to find. So it's fantastic, is that it sort of forces you to keep thinking. And maybe also, I'm going to say maybe also works on that flail muscle where, sometimes in a game, you've got to flail. You may not see it right away, like the whole mate, but you need to make a mate sometimes. So I think it helps with that. And then they also, in that app, have 1 in 3 move mates that are untimed. It's just a collection of them. And I think there's I want to say 300 mate in 1s and 300 mate in 3s. I think that are just untimed and you can play. So again, the only problem with Play Shogi is that there's no check pieces. It's very hard to see things when you can't flip the board. So I think the lesson to take away there is you've got to learn the pieces. It's, you know, it may be slow, but I think you just have to jump in with both feet, because that is all the better learning resources, the best learning resources. It's going to eventually come down to that. Like, you can definitely get far without knowing the piece, you know, without knowing the kanji, by playing on 81 Dojo, by playing on at least Shogi and playing exclusively at those. But I suspect you will sort of hit a wall, and you won't be able to play with other people over the board, which I think is the most important thing. You know, some people will play with the check pieces, but not many people will. Like, and a lot of clubs or events won't even have them unless someone brings them, and then you sort of have to like ask to use them. So I would recommend that you try to learn the pieces. I don't think it will, you know, it's easier to learn the pieces than it is to play the game. But that is something to be aware of. That is a good point. If you're just starting out and you don't know the pieces and you want to do these puzzles, you can definitely do them on Lee Shogi without that. Yeah, Play Shogi has some great quality puzzles. You know, one of my hangups with it is that it doesn't keep stats very nicely, and the board doesn't resize. It is not a modern application. It's very of its time, and it's a fixed board. I don't particularly think it looks good, which is not, you know, I'll say it's not a fair criticism, but for someone like me, I'm just such a I just love the beauty of shogi, and it bothers me when things don't look very nice. So that's why one of the reasons why I struggle on play shogi. I struggle to use it much, but I have used it in the past. All right, so this was the plan here, but I dropped the knight. So that gave up a lot of equity, and this was the right act, right? This was the right move. Wow, this was bad. I gave up my advantage by doing this. What? Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Yeah, that does feel uncomfortable. That really does feel uncomfortable. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I did not see that. Well, obviously I didn't see it. Otherwise I wouldn't have played there. But yikes. So what was the best response to bishop takes? Blocking the blocking. Blocking. Oof. Wow. So how do I prevent that in the future? I guess I need to realize what a threat that silver is there. Obviously with the pawn. And so this allows me to badger until I've pushed this away for one thing. So badgering would have completely solved that. But what if he just pushes here anyway? Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Um you're not family friendly word here for UI, and Lee Shogi is perfect. Yeah, Lee Shogi is the best software that we have in the Shogi world. It is the best software we have for some things. I mean, for some things, I think they still the time they for as great as Lee Shogi is, and as great, and it is a tremendous porting effort from Lee Chess to just really make this work. They have not, or he has not quite nailed the sound. The sound for countdowns, for Byoyomi countdown, it is very standardized in the shogi world. How a countdown clock sounds, and how those clocks behave, and it's not right on Lee Shogi. For not mincing words, it is not right. The way the timer, the way the clock sounds work. Not even demanding human countdowns. Not even demanding that. Just having the proper beep. They've got to do that. But I got an invite. But that said, what am I? I don't know if that will get more people either. It's sites are established. Shogi Club 24 has been there. I mean, look at this. Look at this site. Look at this software. Shogi Club 24 has been there. Has been around for 75 years, and people have 50-year-old accounts playing on this site. This site was created with punch cards. So, people have a lot of history here. 81 Dojo is the same. It's old and decrepit, and it's got rickety, it's rickety at the seams. But people have history there. People have history there. Todovsky, good to see you. I was saying Lee Shogi has a clock issue. Yes, yeah. Lee Shogi's clocks are, like I said, it's sort of no mincing words. They're not right. There is a standard clock. There is a standard clock beep style in the shogi world that the shogi clocks all follow, and not necessarily countdown either. Or count up. The count up would be nice, but the beeping is, I think, really, really, it really needs to be more along the lines of what shogi players are used to. I think a lot of chess players just don't even play with sound on their clocks. I think, because at live chess, those clocks are quiet. So chess players build this time in their head. Like they have this innate sense of time. Maybe as part of playing with quiet clocks. But the shogi world is not. The shogi world is not like that. So I think that's a huge problem on Lee Shogi that I would have expected would be easy to solve. For someone, the Lee Shogi developer is fantastic. It's an amazing. This is the best software we have. Like I was saying, I don't know how far you were if you just joined. The software, the Lee Shogi software is the best we have in the Shogi world by a lot, I want to say. And the developer did just an incredible job over time, of making it just right. Ignoring the pieces not lining up. I think there's an open bug, and I think he's acknowledged it. But minor things like that, like some of the Shogi Wars doesn't line up their pieces properly either. But the dimensions, the notations, the engine integration. I can just go on of how great Lee Shogi is, except for the sound. Except for the sound. So I don't know what Abima is doing, but I am using all the Shogi clocks I have ever used in my life. They all behave in the same way. And it's beep 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 beep, the beep 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 beep. Shogi Club 24, I mean, as a counter to my argument, Shogi Club 24 is a little different than the standard. I think. No, actually, I'm not sure because I use the voice. I use the voice on Shogi Club 24, so I don't remember how Shogi Club 24 does the beeps. Because I do use the voice. But I can understand that the voice would be harder for Lee Shogi to make because someone's going to have to record those voices. And it's not like Lee Shogi has money to burn on paying people to do that. But the beeping, I think they really should get. You don't own a clock? Do folks here have options? You don't own a clock? But you play over the board, right? Or do you just not play with clocks? It's on canon. I would agree with you, except that they're consistently not lined up, which a human is not going to do. So that's the thing. I like, there was, I'm sure there still is, there was a piece of Go software. I think it was called Sente Goban. I think that's what it was called. Don't kill me if I'm wrong. But they used to have, the stones would be randomized in their location. So it looked like a real Go game. It's beautiful software. The Go world has some stunning software, and that was a great app. The chess world has great software as well, but the Go world has some stunning stuff. I mean, Go is a striking game as it is in terms of, at least to my aesthetic sense. It's right up there with Shogi. I love the Shogi aesthetic. Speaking of Go, not to talk about Go too much, there is a movie on Tubi. I might have mentioned it, but in Tubi, in English, if you search for, you have to, it's weird. If you search for stone, it didn't find it for me. You have to search for the stone. So the actual, it's Korean, with subtitles. But the Korean title is Stone. For whatever reason, it was localized into The Stone as our title, in outside of Korea. But anyway, Tubi, the ad-supported movie and content site, they have The Stone, and there is a lot of Go in it. It's about Go and gambling and organized crime, and I don't know if I didn't ask, really, I don't know if my wife liked it as much as I did. I loved it. It's pretty rare for me to watch a movie and just be totally into it for the whole thing these days, but I was totally into it. And so highly recommended if you are looking for a Shogi adjacent movie, since we don't have much, Shogi content, in our lives, in our everyday lives. What is the What is that old tweet? Oh, you use the mobile app. Oh, I thought there's a Go clock. There's a Go clock that runs on mobile, but it's kind of ugly looking. Like I'm so lame. I'm so lame when it comes to software and my preferences for what has to for how things should look and if they should have ads, and it's just all this stuff, like so much of the Shogi software or Go software that I find that is like that, like the small bits, like a Tsume app or a clock. They've got ads and you can't turn it off. It's just But I love the tactile sense of a clock. I've got my clocks. I've got my share of clocks. And I really like them. Let me I've got my share. It's basically 2 clocks of Shogi clocks, but let me bring this in. I'll show one of these shorts. I think I might have shown this before, but oops, what'd I just do? Oh geez. Oh man. Ah. Oh gosh, I messed up my Twitch. I accidentally closed my Twitch viewing stream, my viewing thing. Bear with me 1 second here. Okay, we got that. Trying to go to my channel. Sorry. Major apologies. There it is. Okay, and now let me get this in here. Got to relay out this scene. Oh, this is not what I want. This is not what I want. I need to go into my creator dashboard. Oh, okay. We're back. We're back. So there's this. I'll bring this up. I'll bring this up here. That's Kifu. Change my scene to this. Well, copy this. Copy link. Open link. Pause this. Let me change my. Oh, I keep this one on pretty low because I don't. Oh shoot. This is the res is really low here, and on a short, it seems like there's no way to change the resolution. All right, let me going incognito and change the scene. There we go. All right, here we go. I think this will show. All right. Well, anyway, this is it. So this is the DIT, the Citizen Magensen DIT 40. This is the beeping of these. That one will normally be using time. This is the Nekomato. I've got 3 of these. I've got 2 of that other one. And then here's a chess clock that supports Byoyomi. This is a DGT 3000. It doesn't quite, GGT doesn't quite nail it. It's a very quick it's a very quick one. So if you're used to these 2, as most shogi players would be, I think you're just going to be flagging left and right on the DIT and on the DGT 3000. Because it's close, in behavior, the way it starts beeping, but then it's totally different in the time. So it's a real trap. It's a total trap. The beeps are a bit stressful. They're you'll get it. You'll get it. I mean, you'll get used to it. I think that's the key, is that you will get used to it. You'll get used to it. Hey, chess fan, nice to see you. You're going to be uploading some shogi videos. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Oh, you're going to start with chess first. Which clock do you like? The DGT 3000? It's nice. I don't think I have a video of the DGT 2500 yet, because it also supports Byoyomi. It also supports Byoyomi, and it's one of the newer DGT styles where they've got big numbers and big levers, and the levers indicate. You can tell from the lever a little better whose move it is. The long continuous beep is noisy. It really is noisy. It's noisy, and at a tournament, it's a bit of a cacophony. But you can change the volume on the big blue clock, so it's not that bad. And a lot of people on the blue clock will play with the count up, so you'll hear it speaking the things. This weekend's Asahi tournament, that big amateur tournament, they were using this blue clock as well, and you could hear those beeps. And they were in Byoyomi. They were ratcheting. They were going deep into Byoyomi each time. So you hear that beep. And there was a moment at the U.S. Shogi Championship in the semifinals. So the semifinals round, the way it worked is that half of the people, based on early qualification, went into Group A, and half the people went into Group B. So at the end, there were essentially two separate events. There was Group B and there was Group A. And the semifinals of both Group A and Group B were played together. So there's one long table across the playing hall and four boards. And there was a moment during the tournament, during that semifinal, where for whatever reason, some people had started talking. Some people, observers, had started sort of I guess they just weren't aware, or maybe they just weren't conscious of how loudly they were talking. They were talking loudly. And so they were talking loudly as these players are playing some of the most important games of their lives. And then we got a synchronization of all four games hitting Byoyomi. So it was like a boom of that beep from all four tables. And the player who ended up winning the championship, during that moment, like he was like this, holding his ears. It was so loud, the whole thing, with the people just talking and the clocks in synchronicity going off. It was something. I mean, it was a special moment. I loved it. I was watching. I was right there at the table watching, cheering, just giving stink eyes at the random direction of the people that were talking. Oh, it was such a good event. It was such a good event. Yeah, the DGT 3000 is very nice. It's very nice. The font, or the numbers, I think, are a little too small, and I think that's one of the things that has across clock manufacturers, that seems to be the direction everyone is going, is increasing the readability of the clocks, making bigger numbers, having fewer things on the screen at once besides the time. It seems to me that's what they're doing. There's like Zmart or ZMT or whatever. Zmart, I think, is the one that makes these sort of they're like tanks, and they're just big, thick digits. And Kronos, I think, is making theirs bigger. DGT is making theirs bigger. The 2500 and the 1500 are their sort of newer ones that have the big fonts or big numbers and less cluttered screens. But anyway, I love clocks. The new version of that blue clock is the Citizen Meijin Sen DIT 50, and it doesn't have that scrolling wheel on there to change time, so it's a little easier with buttons rather than scrolling, but it has the same sort of options in terms of sound and whatnot. Anyway, all right. So I think we looked at this one. We saw where I stumbled, but the opponent didn't see it. All right, I'll leave it here. Oh, I ranked up. That did do it. That did do it. That did do it. We got the rank up. And now here comes the rank down. So this is the first time I've hit 10Q on Shogi Club 24. Hey Arnold, good to see you. Yeah, almost single digit Q. I don't know about almost. You know, I'm gonna be. I think there's more likely that I get dipped back into 13 or 12 Q than I do to 9, but we will see. I will do my best. You know, it is harder to find games out here. Ogly is the player that, like I've said, I'm like a broken record. Doesn't respond to my challenges. What do you think about playing against yourself? Oh, I haven't fixed my scene. I've done it. I like to do it on especially if I get a new shogi board. You know, I kind of like to do that. I've done it a few times. It seems good. It seems good. I don't hear many people talking about that as an improvement strategy. But it seems good, especially if you enjoy it. I think these days, if I was going to play over the board for both players, I'd probably review an annotated game, or maybe even a sort of top amateur or pro game, and just play through their moves just to get that sense. I would probably do that more than playing myself. Yeah, I don't think I've done a game against myself in quite some time. But it does seem good. Dragstar is a titled player. I think we've played Dragstar before. Putian. Okay, so let's challenge Putian. Opponent is not found. All right. KT again. Zen Kitty we've played. The username is Sume Shogi. That's a good one. Oh, nice, Stodowski. I thought someone had already made multiple of those issues. I think this came up like a year or so ago. I thought on the Shogi Harbor Discord. I thought they made issues both for the beep and for the. All right, I'll give KT another chance. Both for beep and the counting. You know, the human counting. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Okay. It's Invincible Castle without the gold, without the rook there. Okay, so he didn't make the same mistake that he made last time of not really defending this area. Ah. Is he going to... Okay. The king is a little, I mean, he's got plenty of time, but he's a little blocked in, similar to me. Similar to me. Oh, is he trying? No, he's not mirroring. My candidates here are this and this. What about this? Let's go up this way. All right. All right. I don't want to move the gold to 5-2 or 5-1 because I think we're potentially going to be exchanging bishops. And I don't want to give the drop here. All right, well let's make our way. That was not a good pawn drop. That was not a good pawn drop. A pawn push. So I found myself, I think, somewhat unwittingly in a slower game. Let's get our attack. Let's plan for the edge. We'll build our castle a bit. You know, I'm experimenting at different moments with dropping the pawn back on 2-2 versus 2-3. You know, when I don't necessarily really want, when I don't want or need a tempo on the rook. And I don't want to exchange the bishops here. I don't want to exchange the bishops. I don't want to... I don't want to block this, and I don't want to lose this pawn, because if I were to pull back, I lose that pawn. Silver exchange would be nice because I've got the Waruyuchi no Gin. How can I manage to force one of those? All right, we'll jump the knight. The only file he can drop a pawn in is the second file. Wow. Wow, what's that? What is this? What is the idea here? He's going to drop it back. He's going to drop it back. So I think I get the tempo first. So I take, he takes, I Waruyuchi, he slides over, I take, he takes, I bring the gold back. No, because my rook is hanging. My rook is hanging. So I could pull my rook back. Should I jump the knight? So push the pawn, jump the knight. Let's go back. Let's go back. Does he have what? Hold on. So if I go back, he takes. I take. He takes. I take. He gets a nice bishop drop. Here we go. Here we go. Pawn drop. Takes. Takes. He drops a pawn. I take. I'm hitting both these guys. But he doesn't have to respond to the pawn drop. Now he does. He does. Arigatou gozaimashita. All right. He made a move while his king was in check. That right when that was getting interesting. Right when it was getting interesting. I dream Shogi, good to see you. You read Dodovsky's comments as, I filed a lawsuit. And you were like, really? That's I have filed a lawsuit against Lee Shogi and its shareholders. Okay, so I did get the advantage there. I'm going to say that these are sort of nothing advantages, but maybe maybe these are a little higher than others. But let me copy that in. You don't get many illegal. I'm gonna jinx myself. But you don't get many illegal move games on 81 on Shogi Club 24. I don't think they let you Nifu, but I guess they will let you make a move while your king is in check. Is Ote. Let me flip. Go back to the Shogi scene. Okay, you commented on there, so there was one. Okay, awesome. Yeah, we went into the slower game, I guess. Let me step back. He did not Urashino Ryu. He was not. It wasn't. At this point, I wondered. Wait a minute. Did I miss that he played Urashino Ryu? And no, he didn't. Okay. I was expecting because we had just sort of played Bogian in our previous game. One of these days I'm going to understand this. One of these days I'm going to understand this. I'm going to have to dig in a little deeper in my prep stuff after, off stream. But so often I see this. So often I see it, except when I don't, that the engine dramatically prefers these two moves versus the silver move, which is what I usually do. And I don't understand it. I just don't. I can maybe see the silver. I can maybe see the silver move. I mean, I can maybe see the knight move. But the pawn move. The pawn move blocks my bishop. The eval here, it's still even either way, but the difference is at depth 23 openings are not the thing that the engines are known for, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Caveat, caveat, caveat. It's saying that the knight jump is minus 0.6 and the silver is plus 0.5. So this is more than a one. They're considering this more than a one centipon or a 100 plus. It's a 110 eval buck mistake to play this. It's not quite so bad as playing like third file or central rook, but like one move just. They're preventing silver 6-5, but silver 7-3 doesn't. Do I care about silver 6-5? Yeah, I guess I do. I guess I do, because then I'm locked into... okay. 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 Because then I can't climb my silver. I can't climb my left silver. If I bring the and I couldn't. And that became annoying. And that, in this game, that actually became annoying. Okay. That's why Chess Universe, never, no. Urshino Ryu should never be replaced with a new opening. There isn't some... Todovsky say, you guess the engine doesn't see any future for that bishop. God, I mean, I have great plans for this bishop. I see great things in this bishop's future. But it would not surprise me if in these types of positions, if the engine wants to do this, it's going to eventually come back here. That would not surprise me at all. I've seen that before. That once the game slows down, once it's slowed down, we start doing more traditional stuff. And I'm okay with that. I'm definitely okay with that, especially if this pawn push starts coming down. Okay. Well, anyway, that's. Oh, on further review, it's actually even worse. Okay, so once I make the move, it's even worse than it was before. So it's now calling this plus 0.8. So anyway. I try to climb when I can, but it's not really. All right, they're both fine. They're both fine. The engine does like 2-3 more. All right. It's such. The reason I started trying this occasionally. So my thinking here is that I don't need to tempo this rook, because there's a good chance he's going to take this pawn anyway. So my thinking behind this move, based on the fact that I've seen Urshino Ryu channel, and Urshino Sensei in particular, I've seen him occasionally make this move in slower games. And in my thinking, obviously I can't understand what he's saying because he's speaking in Japanese. My thinking is that there's little value to me trying to tempo this rook away with a 2-3 drop, because it would not surprise me anyway if he's going to take this pawn. And okay, Lee Shogi reconnected. Oh, I did lose. It looks like I did have some network loss there. Wow. 498 dropped frames. That's more frames than I have dropped in the past year on this AT&T fiber. What does data say in first contact? Like 2 milliseconds is a lifetime or something like that. 498 frames. Not just that, if I silver 7-3, then silver 6-5, they have the threat of silver takes 7-4. There you go. That's an even bigger threat. And then I'll almost be forced. Yeah, yeah, good call. That has happened to me before. That definitely has. And I think, so when I'm making these moves, I think I'm defending against that sometimes. But I'm not. So maybe that's the moral of the story. Really got to get that knight up there. But anyway, so for this, I was thinking that he's probably going to take this anyway. So I'm not going to bother. And then I like the value of having this here, because that means the opponent can't drop their pawn here later on in the game. That dreaded 2-2 pawn that we've talked with Killer Ducky about so many times. So I think I like this. But maybe in this case, not to belabor these small issues, but maybe in this case, this is not good anyway. Because this rook is now, it's not dead, but it certainly seems to be in some trouble. How is he going to get back out? You know, ideally, I think he wants to get back out by dropping the pawn again. But if I push, oh, because this all comes with tempo. This all comes with tempo. So I've got to back out anyway. Now he's not afraid? He's not afraid? Wait. Okay, let's play the number one engine move. Oh, that's not 3-6. This is 3-6. So we'll play this move. Okay. It's not a huge disadvantage, but so it was a mistake. So the opponent should not have taken. Okay. Yeah. Okay, makes sense. I'm surprised it's not that big of a disadvantage. I guess you could argue that my bishop is now blocked in by my own pawn. But I've got nice draw points. All right, I'm not going to worry about the eval. Isn't there some proverb about pushing the pawn against a silver that is in front of their own pawn? Oh. Is there? Let's bring this up. Let's bring this up. Shogi Proverbs with commentaries. Thank you so much. I think Foradun shared this. The Shogi Proverbs with commentaries. And I mentioned to Jack, I would love to see Jack Lantern translate this. You know, well, it's translated, but like give it the proper handling. Like it's. I'll give the I'll link it here. It's almost unfollow. Like the boards are the diagrams are in text. It's very difficult for me to like I can't read. Like if you look, I'm looking at the silver one. Use the silver like a plover. These board diagrams, oof madon. I can't read these board diagrams. Oh, you didn't share that one. Well, apologies to whoever did share this one. I wouldn't, because I had never seen. I don't think I had ever seen this before. I have always looked at the one that's on it. It's like the dictionary. It shares space with the dictionary. Also on Shogi.net, I think. Who runs Shogi.net? Do we know? Because someone's paying for that domain name. Someone's paying for that service, that server to run. Whoever it is, you know, thank you to them. There's a lot of good stuff on here. You know, it's kind of hidden on Shogi.net, but there's a lot of good stuff. Anyway, I would love to see a nice book of this Proverbs with commentary. So anyway, I'm looking at the silvers. Silver at the head of. Okay, no. pawn. Pawn is worth 1,000 generals. Anchored pawn more solid than Iraq. No. Okay, so let's look at middle game. Against a silver, and here it is. Let me copy this. How do I open this frame? Oh, this is just a frame. This is, I mean, we're in 1994 with this website design. You know, when frames were the hot stuff. Literally 1994, 95 is I think it was 95. It was 95 or 96 when frames, I think in Netscape browser 2.0, I think introduced them, if I'm not mistaken, and frames were the hot stuff. But you know, they're a little more annoying. And I don't know. I'm surprised I can't try to get a better link to this. But anyway, it's in the middle game section in that link that I gave. So yeah, against a silver in front of its pawn, defend with a pawn. There's a lot of commentary here. The diagrams are so unreadable to me that I can't really make much sense of it, especially at a glance. But anyway, it's this thing. Boy, I would love to see this thing. Boy, yeah, I guess it could look cute. I am so unaccustomed to who is actually giving useful information that I barely even think about it anymore, because everything is so corporate now. So it's like sometimes it shows the site. It doesn't actually show the person's name, and people want to be private. But anyway, I'm curious. I'm gonna do a who is on it. Registrar operations at web.com. Network solutions. VeriSign technical. Reston, Virginia. It's VeriSign. I am not seeing like a human. I'm not seeing a usable human in here. It's all VeriSign and network solutions. But maybe it's in here and I'm just missing it. Statutory masking enabled. Like it looks like they've masked a lot of this stuff. We're a far cry from the old days when people were honest and good and wouldn't abuse this stuff. Anyway, Chess Universe, yeah. This is what I went through this line of pushing the pawn. Yeah, so it would trap it, but surprisingly, it's not that bad for the opponent, but it is. I think human wise, it's also terrible. All right. So what else are we looking for? Oh, this is close to a blunder, I think. Wow. Wait. Oh, maybe because of for the reasons that the opponent. So it wants us to cut this off. Even this, it's the engine's even going for this. So now they really do want us to trap that rook. All right, fair enough. I guess, if I'm not trapping the rook, then I'm just losing that pawn, and my silvers are cramped, and there's going to be potential drop points on the head of my silver. All right. Oh, and when I made this move, I hated it too, because it completely blocked me from climbing. Yeah, All right. All right. All right. I'm with you, Engine. I am with you, Engine-san. This is a 500 eval bucks mistake. I even saw the mistake during the game. I didn't see enough of the reason why. I think also is that we could have trapped the rook. Retreating. I'm not sure which tactic you two are talking about. Exchange rook pawn, retreat to, retreat to a5. So if we do this, actually the engine does not like us taking this. The engine still wants us. The engine still wants us to trap this rook. But if we do take, A2 is they're all fine. They're all fine. A2 is preferred. 8-4 second, and then this. So the idea here would be pawn drop 8-7. Oh wait. Yeah. How are they going to prevent this? Oh, they'll just prevent it by going over. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. Oh, darn. Darn, darn, darn. And that bowing pawn, again, is the anti-hero of this game so far has been that bowing pawn. So where did the opponent mistake? I think it wants this. I think it wants this. All right. All right, interesting. All right, we're in that. Okay, so this turned out to be a pretty big mistake here for them. It likes this. Obviously, it's going to be pawn. Okay, so my plan was all right. My plan was all right. What does it want? Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Yeah. Hey. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, I'm not going to follow too long down the rabbit hole of this. But yeah, so it wasn't as good as I thought, but it was good. It was good. What What the engine wants here is the edge attack. Followed by this. Still. Wait, oh, that's wrong? Oh, 8-5. Oh, 8-5. What if he just does this? And then it's this. Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to, yeah. I don't want to. I like I drew Shogi had recommended yesterday. I don't want to go too deep into these engine lines. And I'm already at risk of being way too deep in there. I wanted to see what the idea was, and I thought maybe there'd be a smoking gun somewhere, and there's just not. There's no smoking gun on that. On this. Yeah, we're gonna take, but hey, Orega Omoniwa, good to see you. Good to see you. Urshino Ryu lines are complex. Yeah, I think that's the thing, is that all shogi is complex, and that's one of the beauties of it. But it's one of the mind bending parts of it as well. It's just complex and sharp. It's so easy to get sharp. I like this though. I think well, I mean, duh, I like this, but yeah, all right. I think I still also like my. I think I like my approach. I think was a little more straightforward. Like more, yeah. I don't know. Primitive climbing silver is primitive, but those depending on what the opponent's doing. Oh my goodness. I guess if you do make a full on castle, you make a 3 or 4 general castle. I think you do at least avoid a lot of that middle game sharpness that characterize some of these Urshino Ryu, Torizashi type positions. Especially the ones that go a little, I don't want to say off the rails, but the ones that go, the ones that transpose into a sort of opposing rook climbing gold-ish type stuff, those get, I'm still stunned at how hairy those are. And the advantages are like often precarious for me. All right. Well, I'm going to take a quick bio break, refill this tea and water, and be right back before the next game. Right, back here. Sorry for the banging. Do this. Ooh. One thing I'm going to proactively restart the while waiting for this tea to brew a bit. I'm going to proactively restart the Streamlabs chat widget or Stream Elements. I'm not sure which one it is. I'm going to just proactively restart that just to make sure that we keep the YouTube chat flowing. I really wish that could get fixed. You know, I see other people on the internet with the reporting the problem, and they each have their own sort of little solution, but they're not really long-term solutions. And it's like, you know, restarting the widget or turning off CSS. And I'm going to doubt that actually solves it, but I really can't do that because the default themes for how they present the stuff is so weird. It's like it's not lined up. Please comment viewer reflection. What does that mean? The viewer reflection or the cam? What is this? All right. Just trying to warm up. All the blood flows from my hand, I guess, presumably into the brain. Oops, what did I just do? Oh, I clicked search. Ooh. Good day. It feels like a quiet day. And you know, in my mind, I can't wait to watch some of March Comes In Like a Lion again. I'm gonna watch a little bit this afternoon. Probably in between the stream and my Shogi Zume and you know, my Shogi study. And then later tonight, I'm going to be going out again with that group that I had mentioned. I've been mentioning this week, sort of, you know, former colleagues. They're rough weeks for me food wise because we go out to restaurants, eat too much, and I suffer. So it's tough. You know, I'm not the most social person, even though I know these people very well from years, and they're good friends of mine. Sayabans. All right. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Even though they're you know, really good friends of mine, I'm just gonna make sure that my scene is right. It's in social settings where food is there, I tend to eat kind of to overcome some of the I'll play Torizachi to overcome some of the just awkwardness, even though there's no awkwardness. You know, I don't. It's just, you know, because I'm not the most social creature. I'm gonna do the fast exchange, the quick exchange. Bishop drop is a big threat. Big threat. At least I think it is. Take the rook, he takes with the gold. I take the pawn, he drops the bishop here. I bring the silver up, he promotes. Do I want to give that? Like, do I want to give that? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But what are my options? What are my options now? I take the pawn. He takes with the rook. I bring the silver up. He drops a pawn. No, I bring the silver up. I take the pawn. He takes with the rook. I bring the silver up. He drops the pawn. I bring the silver back. He backs up to 4-6, 4-4. And I go back. I run back. Ooh. Do I want to spend the pawn here? Because I also would like to use it here. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. Is he going to tataki me? No, he can't. He can't. He can't. So if he saves it, tries to save it, okay, all right. This is a big threat, I think. So I get this lance. You know, I'm threatening this, but he could drop the bishop here. He drops the bishop. I drop the lance. He jumps a knight. I bring the horse back. So, but if I take, what is he going to take with? He takes with the silver. I promote. He takes with the gold. He takes with the gold. I drop the bishop again. He takes with the knight. I drop again. We're going to try to be annoying. That's the key. The key. The key for the horse. Make it annoying. Boy, I would love to have a knight in hand right now. You know, this knight drop would be incredible. Oof. Could that possibly be good? Um, can I drop this here? I drop it. Take, 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 take. Then he's got a nice drop. I also have a nice drop. But his is coming first. Um, Don't have to go for a KO. Don't have to go for a knockout, like knockout punch here. Hey, Coach Rowe, nice to see you. Yeah, highest rating at Shogi Club 24. Yeah, hit 10Q finally. We'll see how long this lasts. It's not a quiet day for you. Rishi, new pop has all the energy in the world today. Awesome, awesome, awesome name. Focus? No. Potty training can be done at the same time as shogi because on the pot they can be playing shogi. The dog can be playing shogi. Yeah, it's not really a priority problem. It's a parallelization problem. Ah, okay. That's nice, I think. Clearly he wants to be targeting this pawn. So how can I defend this pawn? Do I have to come up like this? All right, I'll do it. Giving up a lance and giving up a lance and a giving up a lance and why am I talking like that? Why am I talking? I've got to I'm playing these moves and I'm not thinking about where the opponent can drop their pieces. Okay, hold on. So let's take silver takes. I think silver takes is the only option. If gold takes, I just take the bishop. So silver takes. I take with the rook. He takes with the gold. I take with the horse. And I've got a knight. And I've got a horse. I've got bishop supremacy. So let's look at that again. I guess he can take this bishop. He takes. So looking at this, take take, take. No, take because it also hits this rook. All right. Oh, cute. Very cute. Very cute. Very cute. Didn't see that. Definitely didn't see that. So where am I going with this now? Oh, that was a horrible, horrible trade. That was a horrible trade. I think he gave a little bit back. Yeah, very nice, Tataki. Very nice. I missed it, obviously. I saw the other two alternatives. I didn't see that. There's the greetings, Kilodaki, the incredulity, as always. Man, yeah. I should have seen that Tataki. I thought it was the two options. I think it went from a very nice position to a very poor position. That said, it could be worse. Could definitely be worse. Wow. Wow. I think I like that. I take the take the rook. He takes. I take. All right. I don't have much time. He's gonna drop it back here? I don't think so. He could, but how am I gonna respond to that with a rook? No, I can't respond to the rook. So he'll just promote. Drop the pawn. Drop the pawn. That doesn't tempo anything, but that's okay. All right. All right. Let's do it. I think I want to get this here. I want to get this here because I can drop the bishop and start taking stuff. All right, I do want to do that. Let's do that. Is he going to protect? Is he going to? He'll drop a lance. Dropping a lance, I think, would end a lot of my stuff. But I would get a knight, which would be nice, because then I could drop the knight. Yeah, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Definitely makes sense. All right. Well, we will take.
これより一手、60秒の秒読みに入ります。
Ah, そうですね. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yep. Yepers.
,30 秒。40秒。
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. I was more tempted to drop the to do this. Yeah. So woof, madon. Yeah. Knight.
30秒。
Still nothing there.
,40 秒。
Yeah. Yeah, very nice.
50秒。1。
All right. All right. I think that's it. I think he's got it. I think he has it. Swipe. Do I drop the bishop back here? Do I have to drop a bishop back here?
,30 秒。
Yeah. I should have taken with the silver, I think. Oh well.
40秒。50秒。1、2、3、4。
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think it is over. I think it is over. Yeah, sure is. Sure is. Very nice. Very nice. Oh! I don't think he needed... Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, do I have any chance now? Do I have any... Night drop.
30秒。40秒。
I don't think so. I don't think so.
50秒。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Yeah, yeah. All right. So let us... What can we do? What can we do? I can't move this bishop, so it's over no matter what.
30秒。
Knight. He takes.
40
I
秒。
take. He takes. I drop the gold. He runs. I drop the gold. I take the silver.
50秒。1、
I think he can just run, I think, and it's still okay. If he goes back, if he runs backwards, the dream is 7-1. The dream is 7-1. Okay. Oh, I should have just dropped that gold. If I wanted to drop the gold, oh, if I was going to drop that gold, I should have just dropped the gold. But do I have a pawn? I do not. Yeah, yeah. All right, all righty, all righty. Let's give ourselves one. If he gives us a something, he can't give us a knight. Or yeah, he can. Yeah, he can. Or I mean, he can't give us a gold. I mean, he can. I'm guessing he still has mate. Yeah, he definitely still has mate. Fun game. Very fun game.
30秒
Oh, he's got the gold. He could just take... No, he can't. He can't. He can't. He could drop a knight. Drops a knight. Take, gold. Yeah. Oh, wait, no. I could have taken... He's got enough golds. I think he can sack. He sack, I take. He drops a gold. No, because I've got the silver. Take this gold. I think that's enough. I think that is enough.
30秒
I take the gold. He takes the silver. I take with the rook.
40秒
I don't think I can take with the... He drops a gold here, maybe? I run. And then he's got the rook. Yeah. He's got enough. He's got enough. He definitely has enough. Yeah. All right. All right. Yeah. All right. I'll continue to make him make the mate. Good game. Good game. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. If there was a book storming the boat castle, this tactic would be in it. Okay, so we were both going for it. We were both going for that tactic. I mean, clearly I had that early advantage. Clearly. Let's see. Has anyone joined? Your wife picked the name. You'll tell her Shogi Dad approves. Okay. Shogi Dad does approve. Attack the rook with the horse. Do exactly the same thing, but taking their knight. Okay. So which was the catastrophe? Oh, this pawn. Wait, no. So I still had the advantage. I'm going to bring this in. So all that stuff, and I still had the advantage. And good game to my opponent. They hung in there, and they hung in there in a very rough spot. And got the trick. And got the trick. They read better than I did. Yeah, I sometimes think it is, when you know you're lost and you're going for, it's easier to find a trick when the opponent is trying to find the mate or the attack. It's very easy to fall into a trap. So where was this? This was all good. This was all good. I think here we're all good. It's all G. Yeah. Loving it. Loving it. Loving it. Engine's loving it. Engine's loving it even more. I'm loving it even more. Not loving that as much. It's still good. Six, 8. Just bring the, yeah, make my King Muso. Make the King Muso. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Nothing. They're not gonna do anything. So there's no rush. This. Give ourselves a place to start getting the silver in the action. That's, key idea, I think. Same thing with 4-6. Yeah, I've got to get this silver in the action. So I didn't ask myself what pieces are doing nothing. What pieces, especially now that that bishop is dropped, what pieces are not doing anything? It's this silver that's doing nothing. All right. That's what I don't need to. I think even at this spot I said I don't have to go for the KO now. But I did, and the engine still is fine with it. It's still a big advantage. This is a mistake. Take. The mistakes continue. Okay. No, that's not good. And then I've got these things going on. Yeah. Maybe Lance 3-4 chases the bishop. Let's look at that one. Engines still like this, by the way, like that. So if we look at this, and he takes, and I take, we do this. Yeah, this is also an option. This is the second best move. I guess we don't lose it. I mean, that's a nice thing about this, is that we don't lose it. But I'm guessing what the engine really wants is this. All right, so I did my thing. Which was fine. Still got a great advantage. Perfect. It wanted to take the knight. Why didn't I? Wait, why didn't I? Why? Oh, I hit the rook this way. Oh my gosh, is that stupid? Oh my gosh. I threatened him. But I could have just threatened and take a knight. Okay. Overthinking, overthinking, overthinking. And we're still okay. We still got a nice advantage. And he gives us back some of that advantage. All right, I saw it. He gave us even more advantage. Take. 2-8, 2. Oh, it did want 2-7 pawn, rook. Why? Why? It likes 2-7. It likes 2-7 rook a little more than 2-7 pawn, which is what I did. I guess because I can't drop a pawn. But if I do this, he comes over. And now what? I guess. How do we deal with the bishop, though? So if we drop this bishop on 4-3, how do we deal with a bishop on 4-5? Pawn doesn't save it. Pawn doesn't save it at all. He just takes. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing that. Ah, okay. So that's Killer Ducky's comment. Yeah. I'm just looking at I think I'm just looking at I'm trying at these open boards to look at so many different things that I'm just not seeing them all. Just not seeing them all. A take should be one of the first things. Checks, captures, threats. Captures. Wait, it does, because then I can play rook 3-7. Oh gosh. Oh, that's snazzy. Okay, so that's snazzy. That's very snazzy. Dragon has to take. All right. And yeah, and then it's wow, it's plus 18.5. So for me. And I get my knight in play. Oh gosh. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, the opponent didn't do that. So where did I lose it? Where was my critical mistake? This is good. This was good. His response was very good. I took. I should have taken with the silver. God bless it. This is the losing move. Not the losing move, but it gave up all my advantage. I just thought myself in circles. I just thought myself in circles. So what's the opponent going to do? Let's say this is not one of the top 5 moves. Let's say the opponent does this. Well, so the reason I didn't, so you say you don't care what the engine says, they're taking the silver. The reason I didn't play this move was because I thought they would not take the silver. So that's why I'm looking at it. The only reason I didn't play silver takes was because I thought he would not take the silver. And I didn't know what to do. I was seeing a ghost. I was assuming a trap. And I couldn't read it, and you know, I shouldn't assume a trap, but it felt way scary if he didn't take. But let's say he takes. So if he does take, then we get our night drop. At least this is what I was going to do. And that is the number one move. Also 8-3 just directly is also strong, but this is exactly what I was going to do. This is why I assumed he was not going to take, because he already showed that he respected the attack. So I thought he was not going to take. Yeah, even if they don't take, I might have time for silver 5-9, cutting off the rook. Or yeah. The engine's move is calm. The best move is 7-1, but I don't think anyone's doing that. But let's look at this. I redrop. Okay, I redrop. All right, so that seems reasonable. But if he does do this, just what? Taking is bad. I guess I do have this option sometimes. I guess I sort of do have this option. If they can't take the silver, why would I take with the pawn? Or you mean with the lance? If I take you, because I'm just assuming you meant the lance. Oh, after pawn 8-6. I pawn take. Because I didn't see this. Because I didn't see this nice move. I don't know what I thought. I thought that, you know, he doesn't have I look in his hand, I see he doesn't have a general. He doesn't have any way to really check me. It did not compute in my mind that he would throw away a bishop here, even though I'm looking to do the same thing. Even though I'm looking to do exactly the same, I was looking to do exactly the same thing. It just didn't compute. I was just thinking myself in circles on it. I thought it bought me time. So what I was expecting, so if I take this, and then what I was afraid of, okay, he takes, and then I take, and then he doesn't have a silver. You know, he could drop a pawn. Like, I was thinking maybe he's going to drop a pawn and try to, you know, come in this way. But the bishop, even though I was thinking about doing it myself to drop the bishop to sack, and I did it 2 days ago, you know, in Shogi Club 24, it didn't compute that it was an option for the opponent. Oh wow. Okay, so that was it. That's where, yeah. So we went from plus 7 or whatever to -8. This was. What other move did I have? What other move did I have? 4-3 bishop? Are you kidding? How am I stopping this mate? How in the world am I stopping this mate? This is a bad move. Oh, this is so fast. Oh my gosh, this is so fast. Oh. That said, the more the engine's chewing away, now it's like -18. So at least it's interesting. So throwing stuff in the way is the move. Throwing stuff in the way is the move, which I was sort of expecting earlier. But if he doesn't, if he tries to go for something like that, oh, it's just mate in 1. Oh, well, duh, it's mate in 1. So he's going to see that. So let's do the human a human defense, trying to just winning that. Oh, it's very difficult from here then. Okay, yeah, this is going to be untenable for me to do something with. 6-6 pawn. 6-6 pawn. Taking the gold. Well, 1-2. Let's do this. Let's do this. I mean, I'm thinking I would just take here, and that's popping up. That's popping up. How is this possibly only -9? So I guess I've got to find threats. Even if I'm losing, I've got to make it. I thought I was making it harder for him. I really did think I was, but I wasn't making it harder for the engine. And I did get one move away. You know, I did get one move away at least. But so now it was mate in 5. So now it was mate in 5, and he threw a lot away here. It is still winning, still winning. All right. I mean, I'm just flailing here. I'm flailing. I don't think he gave up any of this from here. Yeah. All right. Just making sure I didn't miss anything in the defense here. No. Very nice. All right. Boy, that was fun. Good game. Really good game. Have I played Saibons before? I wonder what... I think I have. He's formerly 782. 45,000 games played. 46, closing in on 47,000 games played. It's a lot of games played. That's... As Hank Hill would say, that's a lot of games played, I tell you what. Bad Hank Hill impression. All right. Well, that was good. All right. So we are at 1 o'clock. A little over 3 hours of streaming. I think I'm going to close up here, and do my stuff. Watch that anime, but still rest the voice a bit. It's I don't know. If ShogiExplained was here, they'd be able to say how rough it sounds, but it's still feeling rough. So I'm going to take it a little easy here with only 320. As I'm talking, it's closing. Wish I could have won this last one, but it was good. We're still... Oh, wow. They took me below. They took me back to 11Q, where I belong. That was a 19-point loss for losing to someone basically at the same level. Wow, that is volatile. That is super volatile. But it is what it is. What is it? What is the saying? And we don't get upset. Something. Take what you get, and you don't get upset. And no, you get what you get, and you don't get upset. Boradun might know this one. Get what you get, don't get upset. Let's search here. Okay, you get what you get and you don't get upset. Okay, that is the saying. All right. Thanks, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. And hope you enjoy your rest of your day and enjoy your shogi. I appreciate all the help. And thanks. Take care. Bye.